Hello YouTube. Hello Facebook. Hello the world overall. My name is Gavin, and I guess you could call this a reply to Anonymous. Whatever the hell his message was. Your message was. Because in truth, I'm kind of sick and tired of being nice. So, I'm not gonna be nice. So I've got 3 questions for you, Anon. 3 very basic questions. You can answer them if you want, or you can post insulting comments. Your choice, really. It doesn't matter. Number 1. For a group who are activists, all you really do is you post messages. And yeah, you organize rallies and groups and all that, but really, what have you really done? I mean, seriously. What have you really done? You've antagonized a religious organization. Alright. You've essentially gone from an angry, angst-filled teen to a semi-serious collective. I mean, you're not even that. A collective is something with a common goal. Something that, actually stands for something. And if I remember right, you do it for the lulz, the laughs, the joke, the humor. But what's the joke, Anon? What's the punchline? What's even the setup? I've been paying attention to you for quite some time. And in all honesty, I'm not really impressed. Your message to America calls for a bloodless revolution. Yet, you did absolutely nothing about it. You were absent in 2015 when we had 370 mass casualty events. You were silent. You did absolutely nothing. Yeah, you might have posted a couple of videos, but where were the organized rallies to help the victims of the Orlando shooting, to help the victims of the Sandy Hook shooting, or help the families and survivors of the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting? What about all those other opportunities you had to prove that you just were not this angsty bunch of keyboard trolls? I mean, really, is that all you are? Just an angsty bunch of keyboard trolls hiding behind a Guy Fawkes mask and a black sweater hoodie? Because, in all honesty, anyone can hide behind a mask. And anyone can say they're anonymous. And pretty much anyone can use a couple of different filters and use a text-to-speech program to, warble their voice a little bit. Woo! Look at me, I'm anonymous, I'm warbling my voice. Your call to a bloodless revolution is just about as useless as a Ziploc baggie on an air compressor. I mean, seriously. What's the punchline? Where's the joke? What's the meme that you're using this time, Anonymous? I guess I'm posting this for the lulz. Because you seem to have everything figured out. Your hacking collective. Yeah, it could do some damage. It could take down my channel. It can do a bunch of things. But you know what? I could just put up another channel. and another, 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 and another. I could go to Starbucks if you knock out the Wi-Fi. You could go to a friend's house if you knock out that Starbucks Wi-Fi. I can do a whole bunch of things, keep on popping up and post video after video after video, slamming you for being just a bunch of keyboard trolls hiding behind masks and hoodies. Now, for the most part, I don't hide behind a mask, but since your message to America, you decide to get all haunted and glitchy, because, let's face it, all you did really was you put a haunted screen filter, and it's a scare tactic. You guys are too afraid to show your faces. But I'm not. The only reason I'm doing this is because I feel like it. I'm the living meme after all. Well, according to about 5% of the internet anyways, give or take. In truth, I don't care how many subs you have. I don't care how many angry comments get posted. I don't really care about any of that. What I do care about is groups claiming to be activists that turn out to be nothing more than a bunch of keyboard trolls doing absolutely nothing to back up their words. Have you donated to charity? Have you gone out in public to polls? Have you donated blood? Have you made any charities? Have you donated? Have you done anything at all to help the betterment of humanity? Have you? While this may seem like a mean-spirited video, apparently mean-spirited videos are the only things you actually pay attention to. So, Anon, what are you gonna do? Not to me, because I've already done it to myself, but to help prevent future tragedies from happening. I gotta say, the whole white on black thing, it works for you. So I might as well do this instead. Black on white. Anti and for. Negative, positive. Opposites do attract after all. But I gotta ask, what's the meme? What's the joke? Because I'm looking right at you. And I can't find a goddamn funny bone in any of your bodies. I guess that's just me. Ever since you first popped up as the internet pranksters, you've kind of been just hiding in the shadows, not really doing much, not really caring. And, I guess I can respect that on one term or another. But I gotta say, to the guy behind the anonymous official channel, the one that hits the upload button, hi. How are you? I'm doing fine. This is a reply video. And there might be just one guy, or there might be a team of guys, but all I know is this. One guy on a web page hitting that upload button. So to that one guy, whoever he may be, whatever time he may be, I gotta ask you, How does it feel to be ineffectual in such a way that it does no potential future good for America? If all you do is post these weirdly creepy videos, and they are weirdly creepy, they're somewhat inspirational on one level or another, but you gotta ask yourself, at what point will you decide to take things seriously? At what point and on? Because I guess you're pretty funny. Because, as you can tell, I'm smiling. But I'm not laughing at whatever joke you seem to be posting on Reddit or 4chan or Memebase or Facebook. I'm laughing at you. Because for all the inspirational, let's go, let's rally together behind this one mysterious banner, you guys really aren't doing much. And it's kind of sad. It really is. It really is. Did you know that there are other hacking groups out there actually doing stuff? True, it might be just ridiculous, stupid bullshit, but at the same time, you used to do that as well. So what's it gonna be? How are you, Anonymous, gonna help the world out? And I'm asking Anonymous because I'm American. And as an American, I have the freedom of speech. I have the right to question that which I don't understand. I have the ability to form opinions about a group. I have the freedom of thought, the freedom of creativity, the right to press, the right to ask of a group that prefers to remain hidden to step out into the light. Because in the end, we're all just human beings. And you're no scary puppet master. You're just some jackass with a mask on. Sad, isn't it? So I guess, Anonymous, it's time to take off the mask. It's time to take off the mask. Stop playing dress up. And grow up. That wasn't so hard to do, now was it? Plus, you can breathe a lot easier. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna continually post messages to America like some broken-hearted ex-boyfriend? Or are you actually gonna get off your ass and do something? I meant something besides record vaguely threatening videos. And if you got proof of Illuminati, whoop-de-doo. But then again, what can a shattered collective do against a group that's been around longer than you've been in diapers? Prove to the world that you're not just a bunch of keyboard trolls hiding behind masks. Maybe, just maybe, baby, you can be my Valentine.